So this time I'm going to do some masking. I'm going to take just some painter's tape. I've just got my Scotch blue painter's tape. And I'm going to mask my clipboard. You want to make sure you use painter's tape because this is paper. We don't want to ruin and pull off the paper from the clipboard. So there's my masking fluid. And this time I'm going to use the lime green. Get a clean paper towel. And same process, just kind of tap, tap, tap. This one comes out very, very kind of a burnt umber color, which you'll think this is, there's no way this is green, but I promise it is. And you can see I just got a ton out there. You can put pigment back in these. I've learned that the bottles actually open up. So that pigment that I've spilled, I can try and put back in, or I'll just save it for another project. And another tip is to use a water brush. So you can still use your sprayer, but the nice thing about a water brush is you have a little bit more control over where that pigment goes. And you can see I put so much on there that it's looking more like a watercolor than it is a powder pigment. That's okay, you get a different result every time you use it. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my turquoise. Get that nice and dark. If you want to create galaxy artwork where you have really, really lovely dark backgrounds with blues and purples, powder pigments do a great job because they will go on so heavily. So you can see a little bit of that turquoise coming through. Go ahead and add some more water to my brush. Put a little bit up top. And what I can do now is remove my tape. You can see how, oh, I love that tape. It's so clean and white. Look, it picked up that paper. Just carefully peel back. This is the Scotch blue tape. I haven't ever had any issues with this bleeding with mixed media projects. Fingers crossed. And now I'm going to take my turquoise, just add a little bit to my side, and you can see, I told ya, got pigment all over my fingers, but it's fun. And now I'm just going to treat it like a watercolor and kind of wash in those open areas. I'm always surprised by what these pigments do. The color is never quite the same. You can see that blue had a tiny bit of purple and red in there, and that's okay. It's just all kind of blending together. And if I want to have a little bit more texture, I can go ahead and lay more color right on top. Maybe just in that bottom left corner. And then I'll just pick it back up with my paper towel. And you can play around with it. I never feel like I'm done until I've made a huge mess. All right, I'll put a clean paper towel down so you can see the contrast. And I've got this cute picture of my kids. So I'm going to add my sticker. Again, make sure it's fully dry. And I'm gonna just hot glue on some flowers. These are just some cute little paper flowers I found in the dollar spot at Target. I've tried so many paper crafting adhesives. I always go back to my hot glue gun. I love it. I've decided I'm not patient enough for paper crafting adhesive. Now, these are adhesive words, but you've probably found if you've bought them before, they are kind of a low-tech adhesive. So if I'm doing a home decor project, I'll always add a little bit more hot glue to make sure it stays on there. Ta-da! So cute!